Hey guys, it's Brittany, and today I have a different kind of video for you guys. So ever since I hit 20K on YouTube, I've been wanting to create a kind of my YouTube experience / advice kind of video, because a lot of my subscribers and people I follow on Instagram and Facebook, they inbox me and they ask me questions about how to get started on YouTube and what's my experience been like. So this video is probably going to be cut into two parts because I have a lot of information and I have a lot of notes that I want to get out to you guys. So I just want to start off by telling you guys I've been on YouTube since, I think I started on YouTube the beginning of 2013. So I've been on YouTube for almost 3 years. I've been watching wig reviews and makeup videos since like 2008, especially wig reviews. I've been watching those for a long time, and with the wig reviews I was like, oh, these girls can eventually get these wigs for free, and so I was like, oh, let me try it. And I feel like my perspective on how I do my wig reviews is a little bit different, and I think that's the case for everybody who makes videos. Everything that you do is going to be different from somebody else, even if you guys are doing the same thing. So even if you feel like the makeup video market or the wig review market is oversaturated, it doesn't matter because everybody's perspective and how they do things is going to be different. So yeah, so I just started out on YouTube as just like a hobby, and then after a while I started to get more and more subscribers, especially last year. The amount of subscribers that I got started to pick up. Okay, the first thing I want to talk about is lighting situation. When I first started out on YouTube, I used my camera phone, and if you watch my very first video, it was a half wig called Kelly, and the lighting and the quality of that video was not very good, and I don't think I got many views on that. But what I would say is, for lighting, the best lighting that is free is going to be natural lighting. A lot of times in my video I still use natural light because I think it's very flattering on my skin, and it shows up really nice on camera. But the only thing about natural light is you're at the mercy of it. If it's overcast or it's dark outside, you won't be as clear in your videos as you would like to be. Natural lighting is an option. After a while I decided I wanted to get some like more of professional lighting in my video, and so I went and got some umbrella lights. I got them off of Amazon, and I don't think that kit was that expensive. I think it was about $50 for like 3 lights, and it came with stands and everything, so that was pretty good. Right now I'm using the lights from my makeup vanity, and I think it looks pretty good. I think it shows up really nice on camera, but it can read a little bit orange, and sometimes if you do makeup videos with that kind of orange lighting, that orange colored lighting, it can be a little weird. And recently I've upgraded to a ring light. It's not the Diva ring light because I think that's like $300, and I thought that was a little bit too expensive for me. But if you watch a lot of reviews on YouTube, there are some alternatives for you guys, and so I think I got I don't know the exact name of the ring light that I got, but I can put that in the description box if you guys want to know what light I use. So if you watch like my recent 2 videos, I use my ring light in those videos, and I think it looks like it's real high quality. And that ring light was like $130, which isn't that bad. It has a very nice professional look to it. What I will say for people who are starting out on YouTube, don't rush to get all those high quality lights and cameras and stuff, especially if you have other important priorities that you have to take care of. Just take it one step at a time. Don't go into debt trying to get all this nice stuff for your channel. Those things will come. As far as my camera, as I told you guys when I first started, I used my cell phone, and a lot of cell phones like iPhones and the new Androids, they have really high quality resolutions, and it looks really good. Those vlog videos those vlog videos that you see with me and Adrian, those are filmed on my phone and they look really great. So if you have a really nice smartphone, you could always use that as your camera. And they actually have tripods now just specifically for smartphones. So if you wanted to try that instead of buying an expensive camera or something, you could do that. On my birthday 2 years ago, Adrian bought me a camera, and it's the camera I've been using in my videos for the last 2 years. And I think this camera was about $150, which is pretty reasonable compared to the high-end cameras that a lot of top gurus have. I eventually want to upgrade my camera because my camera now is I think it's great quality, but it doesn't have an LCD screen, so I can't like flip it around and see how I'm looking in the camera. But since I'm filming from my makeup vanity, I have a mirror that's behind the camera, so I can always look at myself and see if I'm in frame and whatnot. Okay, editing software. So when I first started off on YouTube, I was using Adrian's computer and I used iMovie, which is really great. So if you have iMovie, you can use that. But then I wanted to edit a lot from my house, so I was using Movie Maker. Now, Movie Maker is free and it comes with your computer, but I had so many issues with Movie Maker. It has so many glitches, but if that's all you have, I think that's totally fine and you can use that. But it does have limited features as to what you can put in your video. So earlier this year, I decided to invest in an upgrade on my software. So I decided to buy the Adobe Premiere Elements. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is promoting and consistency. That's one of the most important things to continue to grow with your channel. Outre Giselle was like my first video that got a lot of views, in my opinion. And then when I uploaded the video on Bisa, that's when my channel started to pick up a little bit. Something that's important to do is to promote on different social media platforms. I like to promote a lot on Instagram, and I use a lot of different hashtags so people can find me, like hashtag wig review, hair review, the name of the wig that I'm promoting, my channel name. I put YouTube, YouTubers, and a lot of other things. And if you want to see how I hashtag my videos that I'm promoting, you can always follow me on Instagram, and that's iFancyCupcakes. When I'm uploading my video, I always use related hashtags that'll be relevant to what I'm showing in the video. So if it's for Free Trust Heaven, say I'm gonna put Free Trust Heaven, and then all the wigs that are similar to Free Trust Heaven, I'm gonna put those in the related tags as well. So if somebody looks for Free Trust Heaven, they'll see a similar wig to Free Trust Heaven as well come on their suggested videos list. So I promote on Instagram a lot, and I promote on my Facebook, and I also promote my videos in different wig groups and stuff like that. So you could always find different wig groups, share your videos that way. And it's important to be consistent. 2015 has been a very busy year for me with school. I just graduated and I had student teaching, so I couldn't upload as many videos as I wanted to. With consistency, that's going to vary from person to person, but I will say it's important to upload videos maybe 4 times a month or something at least. So your face is out there. If you are a busy person and you have a lot going on, if you record multiple videos at one time, that can probably help you, so you don't have to do it like during the week or something, or you can keep it to the weekends if that helps you out more. It can be really hard to balance life and YouTube, especially if you have like a full-time job and YouTube isn't like your only thing that you do. Next week I start my first teaching job, and that's going to be my main focus, but YouTube is a big part of my life, so I still plan on being consistent with my channel, and I'm probably just going to have to film at odd times and film multiple videos, so I'll still have content out there for you guys. Okay, even though it's important to be consistent with your channel, I would suggest that you don't just put out videos just to put them out. Make sure they're quality videos and it's something you're proud of. Don't just put a whole bunch of videos out there just to, get your views up. Put videos up that you're going to be proud of. The next thing I want to talk to you guys about is music. Music is a huge part of my channel. I get a lot of people who ask me about the kind of music that I feature in my videos. If you're ever curious about the names of the songs that I use in my videos, always check my description box. At the very bottom, I always list the artist and the name of the song, because I think it's nice to give credit to the people who actually make the song. I think that's nice to do. But music can be kind of tricky on YouTube, because if you use the wrong music, you can't monetize your videos and you can't make money from that particular video that you uploaded. So look for free and royalty free kind of music. There's tons of it out there for you guys. Even YouTube has like a list of different songs that are free that you guys can use. But I get a lot of my songs from SoundCloud, because they're songs I'd actually listen to, and they're remixes to like popular songs out there. It'll be a remix of a song, but it won't sound like the original at all, which is really good, because if it sounds too close to the original, your video might get flagged, and then you can't monetize your video. And at the end of the day, you want to monetize your video if you want to make money on YouTube. Yeah, and I love putting music in my videos because it shows my personal taste. It shows my personal taste and my personality. And if you're gonna sit here and listen to me talk for like 10 minutes, I want you guys to enjoy like the music I'm playing in the video. So I think music is important. It's important to me. Okay, now making money on YouTube. Now I really didn't know you could make money on YouTube when I first started out. Because I just was thinking about, hey, I might get some free wigs, and I think that would be awesome. But when I hit about maybe 2,000 subscribers, I think that's when I got my first YouTube check from Google AdSense, and I think that was about $100 or something like that. And I was really excited. Any money that you can make off a hobby that you enjoy is awesome. That's why I love YouTube so much. And definitely suggest to people if they're looking for like a cool part-time job or something, or eventually a full-time job, then YouTube is a good way to make money. Yeah, so when you monetize videos, you can make money off of that. And I think that's like your views mixed with subscribers. I'm not sure. I'm not like an expert on that, but I know it has to do with your views. Another way you can make money on YouTube is sponsorships, and that's completely outside of YouTube. Sponsorship websites like Famebit and Revfluence, I've worked with those companies before. Last year, at the end of last year, this time, I was invited by Famebit to join, and once I joined, I was like, oh my gosh, it'll list like all the different brands that you can work with to make money on YouTube. But I only had 1,000 subscribers, and you had to have a minimum of 1,000 subscribers in order to try to get a sponsorship. I didn't get a sponsorship until like 3 months later after I was invited. So it's a numbers game. They invited me at 1,000, but of course companies are going to want to work with somebody that has a channel that small. And I would get really upset, because I was like, why would you invite people with smaller channels if you won't give them a chance? So I think about maybe like 2 months ago or a month ago, Famebit, they upped their minimum subscriber count to 5,000 subscribers. And some people might think that's unfair, but I actually think that's a little bit better, because for a long time I didn't get any sponsorships because my channel was small, and I thought that was really unfair to invite people and then not give them a chance. Another website I've worked with recently is called Revfluence. And with Revfluence, I like the way their website is set up. I like them a little bit more than I like Famebit actually. Website is set up nicely, and the good thing about Revfluence is they don't take any percentage of the money that you make with partnering with those brands. So I think that's really great. So you can earn money from getting sponsorships as well. Okay, I have so much more to tell you guys, and I don't want to, have a 30-minute video. So I'm going to make this into a 2-part series. If there's more information that you guys want to know because you're starting out on YouTube, or you want to start a channel, please put them in the comment section, and I'll try to get back to you as quickly as I can. Please let me know if you are enjoying this video. If you want more videos like this in the future, please let me know. I thank you guys so much for your support, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.